Baseball Habit, is it? I can't think of the name offhand. Something Habit, and a couple of other good horses, and also early in his career he had another very good horse, one at Cox Plate, Poetic Prince.
Poetic Prince, yes.
I apologise about a few stammers there, but Tyrolia, he's a warm favourite down there with the books. He's done everything right. I'm a little bit query the distance, 5,500 metres, which you'll see Johnny talk about a little bit later in the rider. He's a bit inexperienced here at Warrnambool, and he's gone up in weight. Even though he's just over a half each way figure odds, he should be hard to beat, but a lot of ifs about him.
Okay, you can scratch number 2, Spinning Wagon. But number 3 is Unreserved. Greg Miles has gone for this one, Garraway.
Yes, Greg said it was runner-up here last year to Straight and True, trained by Johnny Wheeler, and Unreserved is just over each way odds and will be hard to beat.
Number 4 is Vespa Favor, B. McDonald.
Yeah, double each way figure odds downstairs, and its Formula 8 hasn't been brilliant. 7th of 11 at Flemington and Steeple over 3,200. Long way around here, 33 fences and 5,500 metres.
Number 5, Festive Bon Chance, has been a change of jockey. W.D. Smith will ride this because S. Ryan had a bit of a fall the other day.
Oh, right. Well, this is 8 at Warrnambool here the other day in the Briley. Its form hasn't been much to ride home about, and it's going to be found rotting, I feel, over the journey.
C. Wright is the jockey on board number 6, China Walk.
We'll stay as long as your mother-in-law, this one, Glenn. China Walk, believe you me.
I don't have one.
About to be, they tell me. I was a bit worried about you, Glenn. Double each way odds, China Walk, but it could be in the race, believe you me.
Scratch number 7, King's Table, and also a late scratching by order of the stewards due to vet advice is number 8, Come On Manual. That has been taken out at 2:39 this afternoon. Moving on now to number 9, Swinging Nippy, which was second in the Great Eastern.
Yes, a very, very good run, and bookmakers are keeping this one safe. What's it on the tote there, Glenn? Number 9.
It's showing $10 and $2.50.
It's around about the same with the bookmakers downstairs. Stephen Mills, who had that unfortunate fall at Oak Bank a couple of years ago, is riding this one. Will be very hard to beat.
Number 10, Grosvenor Bay and M. Patton.
Yes, Jimmy Houlihan wasn't going to start this one, and now he's changed his mind. He's won this race twice in out of the last 3 years with Commission Red. It'll be very hard to beat Grosvenor Bay, only each way figure odds. Michael Patton.
The brilliant jockey Jamie Evans just back from Tokyo on number 11, Chantry Rise.
He's a little bit worried about the journey, but I'll tell you what he'll save about, I'd say, 1,600 metres in the run, knowing the course so well.
K. Wynn to ride number 12, Tristan.
It's only each way odds, written by the grandfather of the race, Kevin Wynn. That's his daughter, Sally Wynn, a well-known apprentice at the present moment. And his wife trains horses as well. Kevin Wynn, the veteran of the jockeys in this race. And let's hope it goes well, but I can't have it really, Tristan.
Number 13, Royal Neptune, J. McMillan.
Yeah, it's each way odds too. You can get plenty of odds downstairs. Ed O'Sullivan down here at Warrnambool's got it, but it's done reasonably well over the jumps, but a long way around 5.5.
Okay, number 14, Hobick and S. Banks.
Yeah, Stephen Banks, it's long odds up, veering up towards 100 to 1 mark, and look, it's very, very hard to have after its recent runs here at Warrnambool.
We move on to 15, Red Canvas, Chris Durden.
Yeah, Chris Durden, a late ride here, Red Canvas. It's big each way odds with the bookmakers, near enough to the second outside in the race and hard to have.
And number 16, Hawkeye, has been scratched. All right, let's go and have a look at a bit of a tote update with these horses. And we can see that the top weight at the moment is showing $3.40 and $2.50. That's number 1, Tyrolia. You'll see them up on the screen shortly. Also in the market, we have number 3, which is Unreserved. That's Greg Miles' selection, $7.80 and $2.20. Number 6 is showing nice favour, China Walk. And you can see it's $8.50 and $2.50. Move down to number 9 at $9.90 and $2.50. That's Swinging Nippy. And number 11, $7.10, Chantry Rise, Jamie Evans, hoping to get another win after just returning from Japan, is also in the market. And they're the favourite ones for the grand annual steeplechase. You can see them, they're just having their final warm-ups into the...
People paid for the privilege, hundreds grabbed a free view. The Grand Annual was the main attraction, and there was drama before the race when the 1986 winner Gallywood was paraded. It seemed the former champ was enjoying being back in the spotlight and didn't want to leave. The favourite for this year's race was Tyrolia from Unreserved and Grosvenor Bay. Despite the falls in recent days, it was a relatively incident-free event. Hobick, the only horse to go down.
Going strongly, 2 lengths ahead. In second place, Grosvenor Bay, Tyrolia over on the inside. Then Swinging Nippy, followed by Red Canvas. The last one could make all the difference. Chantry Rise in front, cleared it safely. Chantry Rise the leader, Grosvenor Bay back to the inside. Tyrolia finishing strongly on the inside. Chantry Rise is the leader with 100 metres left to go. Tyrolia trying to get to him. Chantry Rise has got to hang on. Chantry Rise wins the Grand Annual.
Everyone expected a protest of second against first for interference in the straight, but to the horror of connections of Tyrolia, correct weight was already signalled before the protest was lodged. Despite the controversy, it was a dream come true for trainer Butch Walsh.
Oh, it's just the biggest thrill of my life. Yeah, it's been always an ambition to win it, and luckily I found the right horse, and it's come off. It's been tremendous.
Earlier in the day was the running of the Warrnambool Cup. The David Hayes-trained Corchaban was the 11-4 favourite.
Charleston party trying to get to Placido in the final stages. Placido hanging on. Placido wins it. Placido 3/4 of a length.
Anthony Hudson, 10 News.
Getting it right is the main thing. That's everything between a good jockey and a bad jockey. I think is being able to get on good horse.
CHANTRY